Hello. I haven't made a video in quite a while. Well, I posted a video, but it was just pictures of stuff that I've done since the last time I posted a video. I'm going to try and do more videos more often than, a couple months in between. So I got all my stuff here to show you. It's after 1 o'clock in the morning, so I'm kind of being a little quiet because everybody is sleeping. I may you might see that I'm a little distracted or not all focused or not, but my mom is having her cat put down tomorrow. We've had her since she was about 5, 6 months old, and she's now 16, 17 years old. I was trying to get up. They live upstate. I was trying to get up there. My birthday's next month, so I wanted to get up there for my birthday and hopefully say goodbye to her before, she had to be put down. But apparently she took a turn for the worst, so I won't be able to say goodbye to her. But I know with her being put down, she's not going to be suffering anymore, and she could be with her sister, who had to be put down a couple years ago with a bad uterus infection. But it's not going to be a good day tomorrow. I'm sorry it's a little dark. I don't know why it's so dark. But hopefully what I show you, you'll be able to see. So I made a blanket for a coworker of my husband's, and I showed a couple of his other coworkers, and they both liked it. And they're like, "Oh, I want a blanket too." So I asked my husband, I'm like, what is their favorite colors? And he told me both of them are red and black. And before I knew about the other guy, I went out and I bought the red and black. Bought 2 red, 2 black. And when I asked my husband about the other guy, and he's like, red and black. And I'm like, oh, I bought the last 2 black ones. Hopefully they get more. So thankfully they had more. And I bought the yarn to make the other blanket too. Well, this blanket I took apart 3 or 4 times because the pattern that I was using before, it was a lady on YouTube. I do not remember her YouTube name. But the stitches weren't adding up, so I got frustrated and I said, forget it, I'm going to do something else. So I found another pattern to do, and this is what it looks like so far. It's kind of hard to see. It's like a V stitch. Sorry if I keep clearing my throat. I'm getting over a cold. I got sick. I hurt my wrist at work, so I was unable to crochet for about a week and a half. And I was trying to do a little bit here and there, but my wrist just was hurting too bad. So then, after that happened, I got sick. I started feeling better, and then I got sick again, and now I'm getting over the cold. Just as I was starting to feel better, I was going to make a video, and then when I was going to make the video that day, I was like very congested in here, and I coughed, and oh my god, it felt like all right here was on fire. Like I was going to cough up fire. So then I had to wait longer to do the video. I don't know if I showed you before told you about this book that I ordered off of eBay. It's still in the package, and I've had it since March. I have opened it, but the reason why I'm keeping it in the package is because the book is from 1899. It's from the... Where is it from? I know it's in UK terms. Edinburgh is the printing company for this book. It's called Knitting and Crocheting Book by John Patton, Songs and Co. Aloha NB. And up here it says price 1 shilling. I don't know if you can see that. Try and get the light on it. Yeah. But yeah, I tried making something out of it, but I don't know. I mean, I can, translate the terms from UK to US, but the one pattern that I was doing, let's see if I can find it, it just was not coming out right. Like, I didn't understand it. I mean, I know that a double crochet in UK is our single crochet. I think. I could be wrong. Now that I'm actually saying it. Like, if I'm working on something, bam, I know it. Saying it, it's different. I don't know why. But I was trying to make a petticoat. Aha, here it is. I was trying to make this petticoat. But, it didn't, it almost seems like there was a typo in the book. I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, I wasn't around in 1899, so I don't know. But it's just the way, like, there's too many stitches for the pattern, and you had to start with a certain amount, and then once you did one row, you would have to have another amount. But then I had like this much left over. Like, that's not right. And I tried every different scenario I could think of and could not figure it out. So I ended up taking it out. And I do want to do some of the things in this book, because I mean, they're just cool. I treat it like it's gold. That's why it's still in here. I don't want anything happening to it. I'm very bad at starting a project and not finishing it, because if it takes too long, I get bored. So I want to do something else, because I have tons of things running around in my head that I want to try and do, but I only have 2 hands. And, between working and everyday stuff, I can't get everything done that I want to do. So I put things aside. So I have some of my work in progress to show you. And I also have some yarn to show you. Oh, and fabric. I'll show you the fabric first. Now, in my other video, my wonderful dog decided that he wanted to be in the video. Which was weird, because every time I go and try and take a picture of him, he always turns his head the other way. I think it's because he thinks, oh, there's a camera, there's going to be a flash, bright lights in my face. But anyways, I have 2 pugs. I love pugs. And I work at Joann's, and we got the truck in, and one of my friends that I work with, she texted me and she sent me a picture. She's like, look what fabric we got in. And I'm like, oh my God, I need that. It is pug fabric. I've been working at Joann's for a year now. And I've been waiting for something to come in that has pugs on it. I don't know if you can really see it. There we go. But I got 2 yards of it. I don't know what I'm going to make with it yet. I do want to make a pillowcase. I'm not really big into sewing. I have a sewing machine, but I don't know how to use it. So what I do when I make my pillowcases is I use stitch butchery. And yeah, I think I made everybody a pillowcase last year for Christmas. I'm not doing that again this year. It took a while. And I guess I didn't iron it enough. And the one I made my grandfather started falling apart because it wasn't ironed enough. Same with my husband's. So I'm not doing pillowcases again for people this year. I did, I think about 7 or 8 pillowcases for people last year. Not doing it again. But this, thinking of a pillowcase and then possibly a bag that I can use to stuff my projects in, a project bag. But there's still more of the fabric, so I could either make like a small bag, kind of like this. I got this one at Michael's. It says, every day is a good day to crochet. I think that is very, very true. But I could make that size, or I could try and make it bigger. But I don't know yet. I'll have to see what I have left over, and if I don't have a lot left over, I can always get more. Now, also, I think I showed in one of my previous videos the ice yarn that I got. It's this blue. I love the color. Gorgeous color. And I'm making, like I've had that for a while, and I've been searching for the right project to do with it, and I finally found it. It's a Lion brand shawl. I don't remember the exact name of the shawl. I'm very bad with this. But you work with it this way, and then when it's all done, like these either end gets sewn together, and then you have the armhole. So you have to make it like, I think it's like 30 something inches wide. Yeah, that's one thing that I'm working on besides the blankets. And then another thing is somebody sent me some yarn, and I'm making myself a blanket out of it. And I was running out of the fabric, so I had to go. I don't have a Hobby Lobby's near me, and it's Hobby Lobby's yarn. So when I go upstate, or the last time I went upstate, I bought some yarn from Hobby Lobby's to go with the blanket. That was they didn't have the same color that I had before. It's like Summer Nights or something like that. It's this. It's got green, blue, like a cream color, and a tan color. So I had to improvise and get one that was the closest match. Oh, it's too dark to, oh, there we go. But this is the blanket. I haven't finished it. I mean, it's getting there. But I have put this on hold until and very, very long. The funny story with this is I was going to make myself a shawl, and I chained too many stitches. So then I said, well, I'll make a blanket instead. And if I did a blanket, or if I actually stuck with the shawl, and I was like this far, and then I realized, I'm like, wow, I did way too much. I chained way too much. I think it was like 150, 200 chains. I have no idea what I was thinking. But, yeah, so now that is a blanket. Well, will be a blanket. The other day, I was at the library, and they have a little section outside the door to the library of books that they're selling. So every time I go there, I check to see if there's any crochet or knitting books, and I finally found one. Knitting Plus. They have an Etsy shop. And I want to, like the stuff that I have on there, I want to make it so that it could be for anybody, any size. So I got this. And I know the basics of knitting. I don't know how to knit as good as I do crocheting, but I'm hoping that using this, I'll be able to get better at knitting. I was looking through some of these, and I really like some of the patterns. Excuse me. And I like the colors on that. I like the design. It's really cool. And there it is. Bigger picture of the whole thing. Oh wait, is that the same? Yes, it is. I had to look back. It looked the same, but then it didn't. There's a pullover. Oh, there's not the pattern on there. Here. Oh, there's a black. I'm not going to show you the whole book. It is a pretty long book. Kind of like the way that looks too. It's in. Can't really tell the color. Almost looks purple, but then again it looks brown. And then the last thing is using my phone, and it's getting ready to die. I have this book that if I can get to the printer, I will write it in here. It's my crochet and knit diary. But my phone is going to die, so I'm going to stop the video, and I will make one soon.